Hey, happy Monday, and welcome to my series of good advice for the week to come. Now, without further ado, I will tilt the camera down so that you can see me drawing the cards. Just a moment. Here we are, here are my cards. Now, like every Monday this whole year, I have been drawing 3 cards for the week to come, just so that we get good advice for the week to come. And the cards I draw are one card for stop. This is something we need to stop doing this week, this coming week. And then one card for start. And this is what we need to start doing this coming week. And then one card for continue. This is something that we have started earlier and we need to continue doing it. Go. I had already pre-shuffled this deck, so we are set to go. First, what we need to stop. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is what we need to stop. Then start. Okay, three of Swords. And then continue. The Hierophant. Right. Now, just thinking about these cards on the table here. We have 2 very low number suit cards. And then we have 1 major arcana card. And the suit cards we have are from the suits of Pentacles and suits of Swords. These are very low number. So in a way, they kind of signify early part of a journey. If a journey in a suit is from 1 to 10, we have 1 and 3. So those are quite early things. And let's look at these card by card. This is Ace of Pentacles, and this is our stop card. Now, aces are new things, new beginnings, and new opportunities. And Pentacles is about material aspects in our lives, like home and work and money, also health, physical, material things. So Ace of Pentacles would be, well, new beginnings on that level, on our everyday life. Perhaps something new to do with our work, or something new to do with our home. But this is something we need to stop. Right, well, what we need to stop is trying to look for new stuff as far as our everyday life is concerned. For now, we should be content with what we have there. Thinking about, for example, just work in this context. We should stop looking around for new work opportunities, and we should concentrate on what we have already agreed we will be doing. Our obligations, work obligations, we should concentrate on those and not be on permanent lookout for new things. The same with home things. We should we shouldn't try to change our everyday routines this week. We should let that be. that aspect of our lives. We should let it be this week. Who knows what will happen next week? We might get the same card for start position, which is okay. I mean, that's the way life goes. So let's just live our lives, our everyday lives, the way our life is right now, and stop pining for new things. Yep. Then start. This is very interesting. This is 3 of Swords, and as you can see from the picture, it's heartache. Well, the heart pierced with 3 swords. But no way does this mean that we should try to get our hearts broken. No, it's not that simple. Now, swords are about thinking, thought processes, also challenges and conflict. But things happening in our heads, it's about the way we think about things intellectually, the way we choose to think about things. And then number 3 is actually early success, just the number 3, it's early success. Well, it doesn't look very successful here. It's also about balance, number 3. When you have 2 legs, you can imagine it's, teetering on 2 legs, like a ladder. But as soon as you introduced 3rd leg, there's a balance. That kind of balance, number 3 introduces. We have this card for start position. So what do we need to start? We need to start using our heads. There are things in our lives that we are sad about. We perhaps harbor a broken heart. Yeah. What we need to start is using our heads as far as our emotions are concerned. This broken heart is concerned. We should acknowledge that, yeah, okay, I am sad about this. This particular thing makes me feel sad, even heartbroken. But I can still function. I must still function. That's actually, yeah. I still need to be able to go on. And it's okay to have a broken heart if you happen to have one. It's fine. It is fine to cry and be sad. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we can't let it govern our lives. We still have to live our lives. That's what we need to start. We need to, as far as being sad, having regrets and heartaches is concerned, we need to use our heads. We need to start using our heads. And we need to consciously decide that, yes, I am sad, and yes, I am allowed to be sad, but I will not freeze because of this. I will still go forward in my life. That's what we need to start doing. Okay. Then the Hierophant. Major Arcana card, number 5, which is also quite early on in the Fool's journey from 0 to 21. Now, the next card to this card is the Lovers, number 6. And the card before this one is the Emperor. Thinking about the Fool's journey, it's all about learning life lessons. Excuse me. Now, what is our life lesson for this week, this coming week. In other words, what do we need to continue? Now, Hierophant is a mediator. Thinking about the Emperor, just before Hierophant, that's a masculine force. That's a dominating masculine force. And then number 6, the Lovers, after the Hierophant, is about union, about two people. So first, Emperor doing everything themselves, using their head doing it. And the next one is about two people, emotionally connected, doing things together. And the Hierophant is in between there. Now, thinking about the Emperor, Emperor is very much down to earth, kind of not a character, but doing things in everyday life in many ways. Whereas the Hierophant is a mediator between that everyday life and then a higher level of consciousness. You might call this card a shaman card. And shamans, they didn't decide to become shamans. They were selected by their community. Like these two dudes here have selected this person to be their spiritual leader, their mediator between everyday life and higher spiritual level. Now, this is what we need to continue. We need to continue combining these two levels, our everyday life to a higher level, higher spiritual level. Now, if you're not a spiritual person, religious, I mean, that's fine. There are many levels without them having to be religious in any way. So this is not about religion. This is about consciousness. And I mean, the world is full of things we don't understand. We people have no idea why something happens, but it does happen. We can see it happening. And so we don't even need to use our faith in any way to believe that it is true. We see it happening, we just don't understand why or how. It can't be scientifically proven. There are so many things like that. And that kind of level is what I'm talking about here. That kind of higher level. Things beyond our knowledge. We need to continue relying on both. It is important to do things in everyday life, yes, but that's not enough. That's one-dimensional. So this would be 2 or 3 or 6-dimensional even. And that's what we need to continue doing. Not just our everyday life the way it is, but trying to incorporate higher level to that everyday life and finding a deeper meaning to things that happen in our everyday life by doing this. There we are. I will tilt the camera up again. Hey. Yep, this is good. So, what we got was stop, start, and continue. Okay. Stop being restless and looking for new stuff all the time. Start using our heads as far as our sadness, broken heart is concerned. And look for balance in that way. And continue looking for a word here, continue merging a higher level to our everyday life. This is a major arcana card, so this is a life lesson for us. Very important. We shouldn't be lost in everyday life. We should look for more, deeper meanings. And we should start comforting ourselves by using our heads. There is a time and place for tears. Well, being a cops person, I would say there is no wrong time for tears. But there is more to life than that. And acknowledging that we are sad about something might make it easier for us to handle it. We can still be sad, but we don't need to be paralyzed because of it. We might even try to find a deeper meaning in it, in the feeling of sadness. Now, I have to confess I am biased here because I absolutely love this card. This is the most finished card in the Tarot deck. This Broken Heart. So this card speaks to me very strongly. I always love it when I see this particular card, even though it means heartbreak. But that's us Finns for you. So there we go. That was our draw for the week to come. Good advice for the week to come. And as always, I will write this down in my blog and you can find it there. And if you would like to follow my blog and be notified every time I post something new there, you can really easily do that by adding your email address there. Or indeed, if you prefer watching videos to reading blog texts, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and it will be really easy because by the end of this video there will be this small logo of mine, this little icon. It will appear on the lower right hand side corner of the video. If you click that, then you can easily subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that way you will be notified whenever I post a new video. Also, if you feel you would benefit from a reading like this kind of 3-card stop, start, continue reading regarding any aspect of your life, you can find this reading in my web shop and you can order it from there. Okay, so this is all from me this Monday, and I hope to see you next Monday. Thank you for watching. Hey, hey.